video. I'm doing something really cringe right now. Basically, I have just walked out of school. There aren't many people around me, but still some, you know. They're teenagers. So basically, I'm just walking around the school, holding a pink plastic cat, yapping in English and recording all that. That would be considered a little cringe. And some time ago, I would have not done this. But now, as I'm, saying all that and seeing people looking at me, which some time ago would have been such a scary scenario, now isn't that terrifying. And I'm going to pick up a package with a new LPS that I'm going to unbox later. And we're going to, we're going to have a little chit chat about cringe and why we should not be afraid of being cringe. I'm just smiling at them. Yeah, it's good to be kind. So, I could have already ended this intro, but despite not knowing what to say, I just want to be in the situation of doing something embarrassing around people, because it truly just gives me joy. That's how I can truly know that I perceive myself as someone valuable based on what I know and not on what others think of me. It's so sunny. This is another reason to be grateful. I don't know what to see right now, so I'm just gonna look for the place where I will look at the beautiful sun. I will get my package and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I have found some place to sit. I have the package. It's quite big for one LPS, but judging by this cute note, I think this might be it. And I don't have tools either. I don't even have scissors, but we can open this. So why am I doing this in public? Like I said, it gives me joy to make myself look silly at times, because it is something that used to be such a fear of mine. And it's just astonishing to see how my perception of who I am has changed. It's not like now I don't really care at all, because sometimes it is a bit awkward and I might have this natural reaction to hide or to keep quiet. So I'm trying to fight it in a way. Obviously not like I am beating myself up for having this natural reaction, but I can see how much better I feel now that I'm not afraid to act in an embarrassing way. And the more I put myself or find myself in situations where I can see that people think I'm cringe, the more immune I become to that. And not just immune, but just genuinely happy. Plus, it's Lent. If you don't know, Lent is this time of the year in the Catholic Church where you basically fast, and it's based on how Jesus fasted on the desert for 40 days. It's 40 days till Easter. And I have decided to, first of all, fast from complaining and fast from, actively and consciously focusing on the negatives in life. So basically, I'm just trying to be more joyful, and it's not in a fake way, but I'm actually doing things that will make me truly happy, which aren't, pleasures of distracting myself from my problems, but actually facing them and acknowledging them. And everything that I do with God. He's the definition of love. I don't know how this sounds, but it's just life feels so good right now. And it's not just a feeling, it's how it is. When I used to feel happy some time ago, I would know that it was something that just a feeling that would pass with time. And it is true that this feeling of happiness is just temporary, but now I use the word peace to describe how my life is, not just how it feels. This piece is just more than just a feeling. It's what I know. The LPS that I have ordered is the mascot of my friend. I have been meaning to get this LPS for a while now, and this one I found for a really cheap price, and it's in a good condition, so I'm glad I was able to find it. And this one is very special to me because, like I said, it's my friend's mascot, and not just a random LPS that is pretty, because it is pretty, but aside from that, it also has, you know, a meaning. Okay, we can see that there's a bubble wrap here, so it's secure. I want to talk about how often we restrain ourselves from doing cringe stuff because we are afraid of judgment. But the thing is that the cringe stuff that we do is kind of a part of who we are. You know, there are things that are connected to our character and how we were created. Talking about good things right now, obviously, because there are things that we do often that are bad, that we should try to overcome. But cringe isn't, you know, evil. I think it's important to distinguish cringe from evilness. Like, if you do something that people think is cringe, doesn't mean something wrong. Doing something bad doesn't equal doing something cringe. I guess that's important to say, because I don't want you to think that I am just saying that. Well, if you are doing something bad, just this way, and that's fine. You don't have to worry about that. That's who you are. I'm talking about things that aren't obviously harmful, that are just cringe, like playing with LPS. And like, even with my channel, when I used to think some time ago, when I would imagine people from my school like finding out that I had this channel, that was terrifying. But now it's just like, what could happen? The worst that can happen is that I could get embarrassed. Right now, I don't put my worth in how others see me. So okay, that probably would not be easy, because let's face it. But I don't think I would despair. I would definitely choose not to despair over that. So you can see a little progress. That's like actually a huge progress in my case. I can see something purple. These might be accessories, maybe? Oh yes! Oh, these are so cute. I don't have many old accessories. I put it back in the bag. Okay. Oh, wait, okay, I saw it. Wow! I haven't opened any LPS in a while. And just, oh man, that she is actually so clean, and she's in a perfect condition. And like, and I am surprised because the description mentioned that she was not in a perfect state, but in a good one. But I seriously seen like no faulty, like she's not faulty like anywhere. Maybe just a little bit of here, but just a little bit of, you know, black spots, and she looks beautiful. I'm so glad I got her, and it's my friend's mascot. So wait. And like, all this was so well packed. I love this. You can see these friends together now here on the bench, sitting together, having fun, actually resting, doing mindful stuff. So thank you for watching. I'm glad I could have talked to you. Maybe things I said today were just really basic, but saying this out loud in public and doing this in public was an experience that I needed. So I'm glad I did it. Maybe you can do that too. See you in the next video. I don't know where, I don't know how, I don't know what it will be.
Speak English?
Yeah.
Super. Can you help me please?
Have a nice day. Bye. That's the last goodbye of the day. So I just talked to a stranger and I helped him, and that was cool. Not a good shot. That's the last goodbye of today. Bye. Bye.